I just came here after one day. Uh, Full day I am not here to play, so I just came here after a day. Okay, so my rating is 1700 and I just started with e4, and that's the common Italian game. Okay, so take this pawn, and he just take this pawn, and I could really take this one. Okay, so he maybe wanted to play. Okay, so you just guard this, and I'm just going to made up castle. Okay, so castle first. Okay, then the rook on there. Okay, so now it could be pawn post, and I'm thinking here how long I could play. So I just push the pawn. Okay, he may comfort with pushing this pawn. Okay, so taking this knight. Okay, so take this one. Okay, he's also care about this. Okay, so bishops on there. He may comfort to play the bishops on this. Okay, so I just centralized my two rooks on the center. Okay, maybe I just blundered here. I just blundered. Maybe I didn't see the. Sorry, I didn't saw the live gameplay. Okay, so here's he could play something better. Now it's just needed to play the moves. That is what. Okay, so I just simply threats him to go somewhere with his bishops or somewhere. Okay, so I just wanted to exchange the bishop first, and then I could play some of moves. Okay, so I'm here with bishop takes. Okay, so he just played the queen takes. Okay, so I'm just here with. Oh my god, this is the blunder. I saw the blunder. Shit, man. How could I forget this one? Shit, man. I just forgot that I just made a blunder. First blunder. Shit, man. He could made up a jack, and he's prepared for this. Also, he's prepared for this. Let's see how long he could play, or how long he could gain some points. Okay, so there's I could play the rook to d1. Okay, so rook to d1, and simply threats him a checkmating threats. Okay, it's just a normal threats, I think so. And here he could push the pawn and save the position. Okay, it's just a easiest way, or it just a solo gameplay. Okay, and okay, so he knows how to save his pieces. He really knows that. Okay, so I just wanted to push this kick this knight from the square. Okay, if I have the dark square bishop, I think there is a slight or little bit gameplay I could play with. That is a tricky move. I cannot push the g3. cannot push the g3 here. Okay, I think the knight on. Now I'm thinking here the knight on e3 will be best. Knight on e3 will be best. But I needed to know, or but I needed to play here. Okay, there's he could make up a check, and so that I could push the pawn, and there so I cannot take any of pieces. Shit, man, may I blundered? Maybe not. There is a tricky moves. I could jump the knight. Okay, okay, okay. He will be up of one rooks. What I have done? I need to save my rooks there also. He could take my rooks also. So jump the knight first. Okay, if you take my rook, and I will give my two rook. That is also bad. There so. So I need to resign. Shit, man. I just resigned the game. Okay, so let's play a new game. I think that will be winning from my side. Okay, so e4, e5. Okay, so knight jumps. Is there anyone message me? Okay, no one. Okay, Rakibul Hassan, I'm watching your good rook. Got rook. You missed the rook. Okay, okay, I got rook. I missed the rook. I didn't see that rook. Sorry, Mr. Rakib Hassan, I didn't saw that moves. Okay, so going on this, and okay, so bishop back. I just made the solution of bishops, and maybe I could own the c file pawn, and at least he just wanted to play. Okay, so we just take this, and I have better solution for this. Okay, so taking this, and knight on there is good. Okay, I could take his knight, take his pawn first. Okay. Okay, he just made up the tricky moves, and I'm just here to play this one. Okay, so queen on there and made up castle is also best. I'm thinking so. Even 07 cage. Maybe I'm winning with my position. Okay, so I just made up castle on the short side. Okay, so I could kick him by a different way. Okay, I'm just one pawn up also. Okay, so rooks on there, and I could jump over here. Okay, I could jump over here. Okay, there is a tricky moves. Uh, I could push the pawn on b file. Wow. Uh, so okay, he could own my pawns also. Take this, and he may be a good player with this one. Okay, he just take this, and I'm just also take this one. Okay, he maybe wanted to sacrifice his rooks, or also Okay, so he just wanted to sacrifice his rooks, and I'm just taking his rooks first. Okay, okay, there. So I think I needs to give him the full opportunity for playing this. Okay, so I'm just blocking this area. Okay, once he jumps on this, and I'm here to play with him. Okay, so just trade the queens, and I'm winning here. Why not trade the queen? Okay, there's he just made up a trap on this, and it could be gives a check to me, and he could take one of my pawns, and if he gives a check, he could take one of my pawns. I'm thinking so. He could also jump the knight of this position and made up brutal area. So okay, hello, Shathian. Hello, Shathian. How are you? Hello, how are you, Shathian, Mr. Shathian? Okay, so I need to play the good step. I have 7 minutes and 25 seconds left. What should I play? Okay, he could play the d file. Okay, so pushing this pawn is not bad also. Okay, okay. May I kick his knight? Wow, he is wanted to make checkmating to me. So go there. Okay, he could own my pawns, and that's good. That's really good. Okay, no problem, brother. If you take my rooks. Okay, so good. Okay, so I'm also on 2 pawns on there, and going on this, and okay, if he take with his queen, okay, okay, it's just great to play, but I just lost some of points. That is really bad. Okay, that's really bad here. Okay, so I need to push the pawn first and save the pawn. Okay. Shit, man. He could take with rook. He could take with queen. Okay, so reverse attack is needed. Okay, so reverse attack is needed. Must. Okay, so pushing the pawn is needed. Otherwise, it will be checkmated. Shit, man. He just made up the draw situation. I didn't want it to made up this one. Shit, shit, man. Okay, so going on there and attacking all of his pieces. Okay, so I'm just targeting his pieces and wanted to destroy his positions. His isolated pawn on center is give me pain. Okay, he just blundered. He just blundered here. He may be resigned on this position. I'm just winning, but this is not the proper winning here. He just blundered, and I'm just blundered rook and 2 pawns. Okay, from the beginnings, my game is also part of that. Okay, so jump the knight first. Okay, so bishop's on there. I just own my second game, but this is not the proper winning. I think so. Okay, so pushing the pawn and okay, so here I wanted to keep my e-file pawn, and I'm just totally prepared for this. Okay, so okay, so queen on there, and I'm pawns on there. Okay, and also wanted to keep my knights. Okay, so here's the solution. Okay, so pinning the knight is also equal for him. Okay, I didn't know how long I could pin his knight. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So bishop's on there, and I just wanted to made up the equality. Yeah, that's great. That's really great. Pushing this pawn double. Okay, single push this pawn. Okay, okay, okay. You just wanted to go to the inside of this position, and I'm also here with to help you. Okay, so taking this with knight. Okay, if he take the knight, and I could win his rook. Okay, at first I think castle is the best solution, but he could attack me by a different way. Okay, there's viewers. He could push the pawn. Yeah, that's great news for me, and I'm also here to made up the castle first. Then I could jump, 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 and pull the pawn. Also, this will be great. Okay, so I need this castle here. Okay, I just need castle on this position. Okay, he just wanted to blocking my bishops, and I'm here to play this one. Also, if he block this position, I'm happy for this. Okay, yeah, yeah. I just fourth trade mark. Yeah, thank you so much. You are helping me too. Thank you so much, brother. I just do this one, and I could win one of pawns. Okay, I could win one of pawns. Is that great or is that good? Okay, so I didn't want to win one of pawns on there. Uh, okay, rooks on the center. I think that's neat. That's really neat for me. Okay, he could push the pawn on f5 and wanted to make up the break. And what should I do? Wow, he just made up the single checkmating pattern, and I'm just preparing for this. Why not prepare for this? Okay, 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 no problem. I'm also prepared for this. Why not? Okay, he just break the way that I could play. Okay, there is no problem yet right now. If he take my queen, that's good. What I have done, I just missed the pawn pushing. Okay, so take the piece that I wanted to trade. Okay, he just takes with rook, and I could play this one. Yeah, h3. If I play the h3, I think that is not matter. That is not big matter on this. Okay, so I could play this rook on g6. I think that is better. Rook on g6. Okay, so now I could play this one, and I could develop my rook also there. Thank you so much for commenting on me, and I just double my rook on there. Okay, so I am here with to playing bishop. Playing with bishop is maybe good. Okay, so playing with bishop is good. If he take my well, rooks or there. Okay, so I let's see. I could take his rooks. Okay, so he didn't take my rooks. I give him a check. Okay, so there's okay. Here's he could. I could save my pieces. Okay. Okay. Once the pawn pushing is better, and how many attack he could play with me? I didn't know, and I didn't think so. Okay, he could take my a file pawn. That is also bad for me. If he take my a file pawn, I think nobody hits the like button. Please double tap on your screen and hit the like button. Dragonella Larzi playing with me. I think pushing the pawn is better. Okay, there will be my time also. There must be my time. Okay, I am here or I am prepared for this. Okay, his a-file pawn is too far for mate up the queen. B plus, B plus. I cannot play the B plus. B plus means bishop check. Bishop check, is that good? This is not good, Ben. B plus is not good. Okay, so there, so I'm just treating him to take the bishops. Okay, he just made up a check and going with this, and he could not made up. Oh my god, this is the checkmate. If he takes check with rook, this is checkmate. I didn't see. Okay, okay, okay. He could win on there, and he could gain some space. Okay, he could take my c-file pawn, and that's it. Okay, his rook is hanging, bishop is hanging. How could he protect? all of this. I didn't know. Okay, he just saved his rook, and I'm also wanted to. Okay, rook is going. Umar Sheikh, rook is gone. How his rook is gone? Umar Sheikh, I didn't know how rook is gone. Okay, okay, okay. There is lots of more. I needed to convert, or I needed to see that how he could play. Okay, so take this, and I'm here to gives him a check. Yeah, h2 is also better, and I think I didn't wanted to find a check from him with this, and that's why I didn't play the h2. He could sacrifice his bishops also, and okay, so he maybe wanted to sacrifice his pieces. Okay, I'm here also with this. Okay, if he take my bishop, that I could take his bishops also. Okay, so there, so okay, okay with that. That is also okay with me. Okay, that is also okay from my side. He could give a check to me and also take the actions. Okay, so I'm just giving them my rook on there. Okay, so there is no checks maybe available. Okay, it's, I have only one way. Okay, he maybe found a draw here. Bishop h3. Yeah, he found a draw. Okay, rook takes is better. I think so. Okay, so rook takes. Yeah, that's great. Queens against rooks. That's good. Let's see there. Rook cross rook. Yeah, he just played the rook cross rook. Uh, that game I win. That game I will win. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe this is not possible here. Wait. Okay, now maybe it just sure about that. Uh, I could play something better. Okay, there. So okay, why not play this one? Here, sweet, and okay. So take this pawn. Uh, so queen also on there. Okay, maybe you just missed maybe. Okay, pushing the pawn is also equal threat. Okay, he just gives a check, and I could give him a check, and that is will be rook. Oh, rook plus. Yeah, I will play the rook plus. Okay, so at first give the rook cross check, and okay, so There's bishops on there, and okay, so I just push the pawn. Okay, so he just gives the rook check. Oh. Is that great or is that good? Okay, he just blundered here with the time pressure maybe. Okay, so bishop's on the longest diagonal. He just resigned on there. There is no way for him, so that's why he just resigned. Uh, Bishop said rook. Okay, bishop cross rook maybe. It is bishop cross rook. Okay, thank you so much for supporting me, all of my brothers. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button, brother. Please hit the like button. Okay, so I'm just giving the pawn without any reason. I cannot save the pawn. Okay, so I just pushing this pawn and taking this. Okay, so I think that is not a big deal. I could save my pawns with multiple or different way. Okay, if he pin my knight, I could push the pawn. That's really great, maybe. Or I didn't know what to do, but I could push the pawn. Okay, so bishop needs to go there and under made up castle. Okay, so he could double attack. Okay, at first safety first. Okay, so bishop on c e3, bishop on e3, bishop c to e3. Is that good? Bishop c to e3, is that good? I didn't know, and I didn't think so. Okay, so queen on there. Okay, rooks on d file, the open, semi-open file. Okay, also double attack on this. Okay, so it will be triple if the knight is tapped. Okay, no problem, brothers. If you take my knight, I will take yours. Okay, so here is the double attack. Knight to g3. Knight to g3. Is that good? Oh my god, I just made up Anakin blunder. Knight to f6 was the best. Knight to f6 was the best. I just blundered a piece. Really, that's bad for me. Shit, man. That's really bad. I could give it check and take this, all the pressure. Shit, man. There's so lots of threats and lots of gameplay. I know. Okay, so look on there and made up the last emotion gameplay. Yeah, he knows how to handle this one. He really knows good. Maybe I am losing here. So I am on the risky positions. Okay, so I am on the risky position. He may not. Shit, man. So let's resign. Yeah, why not, Mr. Rudu? Okay, let's play another game. Viewers, please hit the like button. Okay, so bishop's on there. I must need this game. I must need to win this game. My winning ratio is maybe 3 win and 3 lose. What can I play? Okay, so bishop's good. Pin is knight. Okay, so jump the knight. Okay, I just wanted to finish my develop. This is not main line. Also, I could castle. I could play something. Okay, so if he pushed the pawn, is that great? Okay, so I just push the pawn double. There is a tricky moves maybe. Okay, he could jump on d3 and knight on this. Okay, so I'm just here with pushing this pawn. Okay, there's. Okay, he could. What's problem, brother? So take this pawn. Okay, I'm just here with to play. Okay, so giving this knight. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Wow, so he maybe wanted to take with d file or e file. Okay, so he just wanted to take with d file, and he just opened the e file pawn, and I'm just here's with. Okay, so playing this, I know what to do. He know what to do. So let's make the changing. Okay, so I just made up the option to take the pawn on a file. Okay, is that possible to maneuver the knight? Okay, rook cross rook. Yeah, rook cross rook was the deadly gameplay maybe. Okay, so I'm just offering him to take my knight, or also taking my queen, and my knight will be updated. That's why I just play this one. Okay, he just pinned my knight, and I'm here to take his knight. Okay, is that good? Okay, so take this. I didn't want it to made up any type of pressure. If you take the. Okay, so bishop cross e5. That's not good. Bishop cross e. That is not possible. Bishop cross e5 pawn, and I think there is no gameplay. So bishop cross e5. Wow, could made up a check and take my e5 pawn. That's really great. He could. He also play. Okay, so my queen on there, and I didn't want to made up this chance to him. Okay, q saves, queen saves. Oh, okay. I think that's not bad also, but you could he could take my pieces, so that's why I didn't play this one. Okay, he maybe wanted to remove or wanted to play something for mine. Okay, so I am here with to playing this. Okay, so F cross. Okay, so I needed to play the rook cross. If I play the rook cross, he could take. Okay, so I needed to play this one. Okay, okay, there. So uh, okay, he maybe wanted to play this one. Okay, I'm here sweet. Okay, I just saved my FL pawns. Okay, so it just needed to take. Okay, so also rooks on there. Okay, he just saved the positions, and that is a tricky move. So push the pawn and block the tricky moves. Okay, there's knight on this position. I think this is great. I know he could take my d file and a file pawn, both are threatened. Also, what to do, what I needed to do. Hmm, there's I could play this one, and if he wanted to trade the d file, I could play the rook on f3, and I just saved all of my pieces. And I just wanted to block my area by playing. Okay, okay, okay. So knight on this, rook f to e4, rook f to e4. Okay, so taking this also. Okay, so knight on there. Wow, he just made up the threats also great. And if you wanted to play this one, okay, he just wanted to play this. Okay, so there's he could not save the e5 pawns. Okay, here switch, he could not save the d4. Okay, thank you for threats. Thank you so much for supporting me. Okay, so queen on there. Okay, maybe that is also playable. So pushing this pawn is needed. Okay, so this pawn pushed is needed. Really, that's needed. Okay, checking this. Okay, so I think I could give a check to him. Okay, so rook on there. Okay, so taking this. I think that's also a draw maybe. Okay, so taking the opposition and okay, so I'm just wanted to play the cornering moves. Okay, if you push the pawn, that is also draw. Okay, so queen on there. No, no, black's not win. Maybe here's some moves is playable. Black is not winning there, brothers. Black is not winning there. I could made up a draw. Maybe I could made up a draw. I play the opposition and it will be maybe draw. Okay, so I just wanted to the oppositions there. Okay, so it just draw by repetition. Brother, I just draw the game. And if I play with a black's position, maybe it will be win. But it just draw here. So taking this pawn and jump the pawn. Okay, so rooks bishops on there. Okay, so knight jumps on there, and what should I do? Okay, so double pressure on this. Okay, so okay, so knight jumps on there is needed. Wow, what a beautiful moves that he played. What a beautiful moves. Okay, if we push the pawn, I could push the. Okay, he just made the great opportunity, or he just made the great gameplay. Okay, so I just pushed this pawn and wanted to make up a long castle also there. So there is no benefits, and he could pin my knight also. So long castle is needed. Hello, Muttaqin Mondol. How are you today? I think you will fine. Hello, Muttaqin Mondol. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So please give me some good moves. You are also a good player. So give me some good moves. Okay. He may wanted to play this one, and I just wanted to push this pawn. Okay. Are you playing? Why you don't come out to meeting today? Uh, I didn't know. I didn't see the message. That's so the reason maybe. I didn't see your message. Okay, G4. Okay, G4 kicks the knight, and also threatening the knight. Also, that's good maybe. Okay, is that good to save the pieces? Okay, so he. Okay, okay. So I'm just wanted to sacrifice my knight also. Is that great? The bishop back. Okay, shit, man. He could take my pawns on there. Okay, okay, okay. So there is a checkmate, and I'm just made up the running threats. Okay, so he just take my bishops, and that's checkmate. Yes. Uh, he could not take the knight. Yeah, he could not take the knight. I know, brother. I'm just made up the trap, and he just fall on the trap. Yeah, queen plus. Yeah, queen hash. It's not queen plus. It's just queen hash. Hash means checkmate. So, Mr. Muttaqin Mondal, stay with me and support me for mobs from. Give me some good mobs. Yeah, bishop plus d4. No, no, that's not good here. Bishop plus d4. Uh, so I just castle. Now I could take the e-file pawn. Okay, so play with rook. Wow, he may not wanted to give the rooks. Okay, so taking with rook and keep the pressure on. Okay, so my another queen is on there. I don't know, is that good or bad? Okay, so rook back is not bad also. So there he made up some bad moves. Okay, so okay, he could take my knight. Knight cross e4. Knight cross e4, is that great? He could take my rook, and Okay, I need to listen some viewers gameplay. Okay, just take my rooks and okay, so I just giving my rook for one pawn and two pawns and bishops. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm here to listening you. Okay, now I could take the pawn. Thank you so much for this. Bishops on there. Okay, so taking this is not bad, maybe. Okay, so pushing this pawn and okay, so there's with he could push some pawns. I think that's not big deal. Okay, he could take my b-file pawn. Okay, so this is maybe good. Now I am here with more pawns. Okay, so I am here with two pawns. Okay, so pushing the pawn is needed. Okay, so I could take his pawns and without any hesitation I just take this one. Okay, so taking this with my bishops is good. Okay, gives a check and gives another check. Okay, so rooks on there is needed to play, and if he gives a check, that is not matter. Okay, he could only take my one of pieces, but I will take his life. Okay, so I didn't know how he recovered himself. Okay, so gives a checks on there. Okay, so gives another checks on there and gives a check. Okay, okay, he just resigned, and so I'm just wanted to cut off the game first, and so it just 16 up, and I just wanted to take a single rest, and I will come after a half hour or 1 hour. So Allah Hafiz and bye bye everyone.